guys, I'm a little early. Hope you don't mind. I'm like 35-40 seconds behind at the minute, but it might catch up. Hi Kenny, welcome. How are you doing, sweetie? Are you still screaming and dancing? Hi Mona, welcome. It's starting to get rather warm here. You excited for this one, are you? I'm a little nervous. Hi Gabby, welcome. Hi Tracy. Hello Louise, welcome. Hope everybody's doing okay. It's been rather cold all day today, until it got to 20 minutes ago when the sun come out and it's getting hot. Hi Shannon, welcome. It was one of them days where you didn't know what to wear. I'm doing wonderful, thank you, Mona. I hope you are too. Hi other Heather, how are you doing? Still seems strange when somebody says good morning and it's our evening. Right, so first I want to direct you to the subs. I want to say thank you very much to all the new subscribers. It's much appreciated and I hope you enjoy being here as much as all my original subscribers do. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. I shall take that text off. There we go, we can see her lovely face now. And this is an image from Elegant Beauties. I was going to link the flip through that I did and where to buy it from, but I didn't have time to update it on the bottom of the description. But if you look through previous videos, it will show you a flip through and the link to where to buy it if you wish to. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, you've caught a cold. A fever and my asthma keeps playing me up this week. My eyes are very itchy, my throat's sore. So, yes, it's that season again, isn't it? Cold where you are, Louise. I thought it would be. You've been having snow again, haven't you? Yep, you've ordered this one as well, haven't you? Well, I've took all my pages out the book so that I can scan it and put it on paper that I want to work with. If I want to work with markers or wet media or pan pastels, pencils, you name it, whatever I want to use, I can get the appropriate paper for it. So I spent all day today cutting each image out the original book. That is the first time in my life that I have ever defaced a book, and I got the hot sweats doing it. I'm a book lover, and even if something's 100 years old, I will not turn a corner on the page or break the spine or anything. It just gives me creeps. I will not do it. But the paper that this book came on is Amazon paper, as you know, and all you can do is one media on it. And I want to be able to have the choice of doing whatever media I want. Now, saying that, I could have gone for the PDF, but for me, the PDF was an extra £3 more. So it made sense for me to get the book and then take the pages out. I can still print what I want when I want. So that's what I did. And this paper today I am using is Strathmore mixed media paper. It's very versatile, you can use anything on it. So, zoom in a little bit. Now, I haven't gone in that far that it's blurred it out, I hope. Come back out one, just to make sure. And I'm showing 12 viewers and only 4 likes. Can I have some more thumbs up, please? To be much appreciated. All you that's lurking in the background. I've pinched Alex's glove to use today so I don't go smear all pencil all over her. Because I do have an awful habit of doing that. You're still in winter, are you, Heather? We're into spring now, and it's an unusually warm spring. I've got warnings on YouTube again. It's telling me that it's not receiving enough data. Hi Leah. Hi Shara. Welcome. So if I get some buffering, I'm very sorry. It will catch up, I hope. Thank you, Louise. So in the deep end, and we're going to do a face with Polychromos pencils. Now I usually do this in my own time because then it don't matter if I mess it up. But it's been a request, so I'm doing it. Now, I've got the Polychromos Ivory because I like using this for highlight areas. I've also grabbed the white from the Prismacolor. Come on, brain, work today, please. Now, there's not much left of this little guy, as you can see. He's well loved because I use this white no matter what pencils I'm using. I've got one spare left, so I've got, as soon as this band's lifted, I've got to order some new ones. Wrong way. I always tighten it wrong way. You got the sun out, Shara. It's nice, isn't it? It makes you feel better when the sun's out. Hi, Kimmy. That's all right. Lurk away, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. I'll try to. I'll try not to get stressed as well. It's very versatile, isn't it, Tracy, the Ivory one? I like it. It's not too harsh like the white can be. I'm a newbie to skin, Leah. I've been doing some in my own time off screen, and I think I'm just starting to master it. But things could go dreadfully wrong, we'll see. Right, so I'm going to start with Ivory, and I'm putting some highlight on a nose. And I'm not pressing on, I just want a little bit of colour on the paper to stop me putting too dark a shade where I want the highlight. I'm just going to put a little bit on a forehead here. And because it's just slight different tone to the paper, I can see where it is. so I don't go hitting it with the darker colours. And just want a little tiny bit there. And where would her eye cheekbone be on this side? I'd say about there. So I just want a little bit of highlight on that bit. Top of this brow. You would come in wanting your food now. I've started streaming, Oliver. Where was you an hour ago? Hmm? Hey, mister? Okay, I'm going to have to go and feed this cat or else he's going to moan all the way through. I'll just put a little bit on his chin there. And you're not going to see anything at the minute, but I can. So that helps. Right. Let me just put that sign up a minute. I'll be back in a second. I'll just feed Oliver. Come on then. Where's your dish? What flavour? Hmm? Do you want duck? Some duck. You want some, Ted? Yeah, I'll get you a bowl, just wait. There you go, mister. There you go. Oh. Right, I'm back, folks. There we go. Sorry about that. No, he weren't hungry then. He were nowhere in sight. He weren't even in the house. Hi, April. Welcome. They always wait till I'm streaming. Always. Right. Then I'm ordering again. I've got it paused on the phone, and when it gets to 6:30, I'll press pay. Okay?
What did you get me?
Same as yesterday.
Okay. Did you not get any sauce with it?
Did you have sauce yesterday?
No, I had to put pepper on it.
No, you'll have to put pepper on it again then. No. Right. So, now, come on, brain, what do I want to start with now? I'm going to go into the shadows. Now, a lot of people, they start with browns. I do use the Sienna Brown. Oh, sorry, that's my son. I've just got to answer it. Hang on a second. Hello.
Sunflower oil or vegetable oil?
Sunflower, please.
Sunflower.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know.
Have you finished now?
Yeah.
You on your way home? Alright, be safe.
Oh, no.
See you when you get in.
What were the other one on this aisle you wanted? Olive oil or something?
No, soy sauce.
Soy sauce,
Yeah.
that's it. I'll see if I can find it.
If they ain't got any, that's fine.
Right. Doesn't look like I can see any.
Okie dokie.
Right, I'll just get this oil then.
Yes. And don't forget the cat food.
Yeah, I'm getting that after. I'm looking back at text. I
Right.
just wanted which oil you wanted.
You want wet cat food and dry cat food on the whiskers. We've run out of both. And then you want Sheba.
Yeah. So you wanted whiskers?
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah, whiskers both, and then Sheba.
Right.
And Licky Licks if you've got any in.
Right. I'll just get these first.
Okay. I'm streaming at a minute, so I'll see you when you get in.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Stay safe. Bye.
Will do. Bye.
Right. Sorry about that, guys. Right, that's still paused on there. That's fine. Oh. Oh. Is Heather going? No, Heather's not going. No. Oh yeah, Kenny were dancing and screaming, weren't you, Kenny? In a good way. And I was dancing with you, but in my head, because I was laid in bed at the time. Right, who's coming? Hi Liza, welcome. Good evening here. It's 5 p.m. It's 10 past 5 now. Hope you'll have a wonderful day. Oh, is Tracy going? Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Tracy. I hope you feel better soon. Take care, sweetie. Hi, Lulu. Welcome. That's all right, April. Lurk away. Anybody's more than welcome to lurk. Just say hello first, and then I know you're watching me. Them 4 weeks will fly by, Kenny. Right, as I was saying before Liam rang me, I use burnt sienna for the shading, but I also use caput mortuum because it's got a red tone in with the brown, and it keeps the shadow that little bit warmer. So I tend to mix the two. I can't tell you when I put colour down, I just do it. I'm UK, Liza. Right in the centre of England. Because I'm new to doing faces, as you know. Where have I dumped my glove? Right over yonder. Oh well. I can't tell you at what point I put colour down because I've been experimenting. So we'll just take it from there, shall we? Hi Robin, welcome. No, it's the same book, Heather. It's just that I took all the pages out so that I can scan them onto paper that I want to use. I use a lot of different media, so the book is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the book. It's just that it's smooth paper and it's designed just for pencil or marker, not a lot of layers of pencil. But I like to use paints, ink tents, Copic markers, pencil, pan pastel, probably a few more I can't think at the minute. So I like to use my own paper choice. So I've cut the book up, I scanned it and printed it out on Strathmore mixed media paper. My accent's very common, Liza. I'm a very common person. But I'm comfortable in my own skin, so it's alright with me. Right, so I'm going to go with the Cap and Motum, I think, first. And where this light shading is, I'm just going to put a very light tone. I'm not pressing on at all. I don't want to fill the tooth of the paper. And then the dots tend to spread out to show that we're getting lighter shading. So I'm going to stop there and come in with the next colour along when I get to that bit. Now I will have to turn the paper a little bit and hopefully I'll not make you dizzy. I'm going to put a very light bit under her eye. And in that bit. And putting the shading parts first, it is very hard to stay light, to barely touch the paper. But it's something that everybody needs to learn how to do, because then you build your colour up, you don't go in too dark straight away. If you do go in too dark, it's very hard to erase it. And you'll have a mucky spot. Build up, not take away. That makes sense. Strathmore's brilliant paper. I use it for just about everything. I'm glad I found it. Hi Connie, welcome. How are you doing? I'm always colouring, Heather. Always. I've been colouring today. Well, from what, 10 AM? If I can't think of something to felt, then I colour. I'm being very careful around here. I don't want it to look like she's had her nose in mud. Just put a little bit of colour. So there. And under there. No. This blends together, so I've got to guess where her lip is. And she's drawn very thin line there, but it blends into shadow there, so I've got to follow that round and then colour on that bit. There we go. It helps having the shading because it teaches somebody. Yeah, I've scanned this, Connie. Scanned it out of the book and put it on Strathmore mixed media. They're lovely pictures, them Mariola ones, April. I've loved seeing everybody's colouring when they've done. Oh, doing an eagle. Which book is that in then, Connie? Which Grazia image did you do, Shannon? Thank you, Liza. I do love my polys. I do experiment with lots of different things, but I do like the polys. Just going to put a very fine line off that hairline. I'm only making very tiny marks at the minute. Sorry I keep moving, but it makes it easier for me to get the right angle and light pressure. Oh, sorry to hear that, Liza. Let's see, where are we? It's this one that I use, the Strathmore Visual Journal. The paper is slightly thinner than the other Strathmore paper, mixed media. This one's £90 paper. I don't know if you can read that. This is £90. The other one's 110, I think. The other one won't go through my printer, but this one does. So have a look for that one and give that one a try. It looks like that on the top of the book. But the yellow folded one, I can't use that one in my printer, it won't work. Still cap and mortem. Going for a ride again. Right, then I'm going to change to, I've got Venetian Red. Again, a strange colour, you'll probably not see other people use these colours, it's just what I've been experimenting with. dear, I'm finding myself holding my breath. And that's because I'm doing something new again. Hi Robin, welcome. You're welcome, Liza. Yeah. That's because I've opened the spiral a little bit, and then I just lift the paper off. It still keeps it intact, but there's a gap so that I can just lift it off. And then I can cut the picture after when I'm done, rather than trying to cut it straight before. Oh, have you had some bad news, April? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's alright, sweetie. Hi, Selena. Welcome. Oh, you've got to have an hysterectomy. I'm sorry to hear that, sweetie. But if it's for the best and it's for your health, then it's the best thing. We're on to bin. Not bin here. Do you suffer from polyps? Hi Jessica, welcome. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm going to come in with cinnamon now. It's better than TV, isn't it? Yeah, it's always a shock. And you tell yourself in the first place that you've had enough kids, you're not planning on any more, but for somebody to take that one thing away from you, It's hard. Because you might decide you don't want any children, but that's your choice. But for somebody to take the choice away from you, it's an all different thing. It's not polyps, but you can't spell it. I can't even say it, see? But yeah, I think I know which one. Right. I started here, I think. This is cinnamon. It is cinnamon I've picked up, isn't it? Yeah, cinnamon. No. And again, I'm going over what I've just done and then coming out that little bit. And each time it fills the tooth a little bit more and makes it a little bit more smooth. See, this is why I love polish so much, because this is my favourite technique. Layering and building colour up. A lot of people don't like doing this. They like colour, instant gratification. And that's fine. Everybody's different and everybody likes a different pencil. This is just what I like. It's my happy place. And it's only like felting. You can't just go in heavy-handed and a picture or a 3D image comes to life. You have to build it up slowly. Plus you'd have no fingers left if you rushed it. Taking a light triangle just in that area there. And I'm still doing light, very light touch, little tiny circles. Hi Kathy, welcome. Hi Katrina, welcome. Have I missed anybody? If I have, please shout up. Give me a prod. I don't mind. Now I'm going to take a very light layer against a shirt. Hello. Okay, Kenny. I take it I've not missed anybody. Don't forget to do yams when you've emptied bags. On top of that bread, I've left that glove Alexa's. Can you pass it? The black glove. That's it. It stops my pencil smearing. Thank you. Oh, you found some. Brilliant. What, you got a mixture of flavour or old salmon?
Old salmon.
Right.
4 on them.
She's watching you. She'll want one. Sorry about that, Lulu. I'm not as bad yet. My eyes is itchy and my nose is itchy. Cotton buds. Yes, I forgot to remind you about cotton buds, didn't I? Good job you remembered. Wonderful. Oil. Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
That's Snickers.
Wonderful. I don't know if you want some through there.
Like biscuits.
Right, thank you. Now, medium flesh. I know I'm using a lot of colours. Yeah, that's one of my sons, Liza. I've got 4. Right, that's brilliant. Thank you. I don't think there's room in fridge yet. Probably end at freezer. We're lucky that he works in a food store, so he's been able to get us some things home when he finishes work. Mine's tree pollen and grass pollen, and of course everybody's cutting the grass now, and the trees are sprouting new leaves. I was silly enough to plant 2 ornamental cherries and a proper cherry tree, and of course they come out early in the season, and there's flower and there's pollen, and they're right near my back door, so Guess who suffers just for the sake of beauty outside the back door? I think there's a new towel on the side. Oh, you've got it. Right, I'm just putting a little bit of medium flesh in because it's got a pinkish tone to it and I want to bring some pink in. It's the only colour I don't go over everything I've already done. I'm just putting a little bit of pink into her face here. Turn a little bit. A little bit here. Be careful how much I put down as well. I don't want her to have bloodshot eyes. It were okay for the dragon, but I don't want it on my lady. Thanks, Louise. But like I say, I'm just experimenting with colour. And there's people out there who use just 3 colours of Polychromos. Oh, it's an habit, Derbyshire habit, Kenny. Everybody's chuck. Right, I'm going in with light flesh and I'm going to smooth this out and blend it out a little bit. Yeah, chuck. It's what we always say here. It's either A up duck, as in quack quack duck, or it's chuck. I got this today, Chuck. Or how are you doing, Chuck? It's just a thing we say. Andy doesn't like to sound like a mummy's boy, so it's not mum, 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 mum all the time. Let me sharpen this a little bit more. Yeah. I was 20 when I had my first son. I weren't that young, I weren't a teenager. But yeah, I had them when I was relatively young. Men have selective memory, Kenny. A bit like children. I'm going to take my time and cover all the paper with this light flesh colour, and then I can add more colour as I need to. Little circles. It's easier than trying to blend out big lines. What's up, mates? What are you staring at me for? That'd be awesome, Kenny. You'd be able to see Bailey more. Are you thinking of moving now then? Or are you still in the talking stage? Hi Kirsty, welcome. A little bit of a scratchy bit on one side of this pencil. And as I'm trying to turn it, it starts scratching the paper. When I can get out to get a replacement, I'm going to test it in the shop before I buy one next time. Make sure it don't come with a scratchy part in it. I'm doing all the shading areas. It's a small area and it seems to just flow, but coming to do all the main face, it's such a big area and you're tempted to colour it as quickly as possible, but don't. Carry on doing a light layer, little tiny circles. What's the matter, Mittens? What do you want? Yeah, I can feel you tapping me. What are you up to? Has Liam not given you a licky licks? Eh? And you saw it, didn't you? He's gone. Your favourite person has abandoned you, eh? Let me just go and feed Mittens. Back in a second, guys. Come on then. Good girl. Where's your bowl? Here we go. There you go. Good girl. Oh. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Mittens. You just read an article on scratchy pencils. What were it about, Kenny? Well, this is from the original set that you bought me, so I think it's had long enough to cure. But yeah, there's one tiny, you can feel an odd section on one side of the barrel, the wax. And as you turn the pencil to keep it sharp, you keep it in the harder section and it scratches. You can feel it scratching. Come across the top of her lip. And following up again. I like doing the first layer all in the same direction as well. If you change direction and crisscross all over, it does show. So I like to do it first layer in one direction. That's it, she's gone off to lay down now. Now she's had a treat. You got a scratchy pencil as well, Heather. It's annoying, isn't it? You too, Kenny. Must be something that goes wrong when they're making them. Puts a thin sliver of wood in it or something. Or it makes the wax binder hard in a section, I don't know. But no matter how much you sharpen it, you can't get rid of it. It's all the way down the pencil. Just trying to pull cupboard door to bits. Sorry, gone off screen a bit. You're dreaming about pan pastels and Copics, are you? Yep, we've all been there. I still do it now. You get up in the morning and find it were all a dream and you're disappointed. But each day is one step closer to getting or saving up for what you need. You got a scratchy pencil as well, Louise. You didn't understand where it was coming from. See, I'm getting a dimple now, a flat spot, because it's so smooth and you glide across the paper on this side. But on this side, where it's pointing out of it, is where the sliver hard core is. And if I turn to use that to keep the point, then it starts scratching on the paper. And it don't glide as easy. Yeah, it isn't it, Connie? Everybody has a different way of doing things. I've tried doing it same as watching everybody else, and it weren't working for me, so I've just adapted and found my way of being comfortable and doing it. It's took a lot of experimenting to find a way that I am comfortable of colouring a skin. And there's been a lot that's ended up in the dustbin. But that's one good thing about experimenting. You learn what works and what don't work. You learn what colours you like using. And paper is relatively cheap. You can practice on cheap printer paper. Coming a second coat on her neck, and I've changed direction now, and it starts filling that bit of tooth in, making it look smoother. Nowhere near done. You can get at least another 10 layers out of this paper before you fill out tooth. But changing direction just makes it that little bit smoother. Hi Mary, welcome. How are you doing, sweetie? If you're on computer, Jessica, scroll down below the chat box and you'll see a smiley face that's got all the emojis in it. If you're on a mobile phone, then it's usually outside of the text sign. I'm going to come with Sienna Brown. Where are you? There. It's a pity you're not closer to me, Isolina. I have a studio full of yarn. You could have took your pick. Multitude of crafts, that's my problem. I'm doing well, thank you, Mary. My eyes are a bit itchy from pollen, but other than that, I'm all right. I'm glad you are. And how's Tonya? Is Tonya well as well? Right, I've got Sienna Brown, and I'm just going to darken the shading that little bit more. Still only pressing light. Glad to hear it, Mary. You want a book, Louise? Colour combinations. Each page I've done a write down what I've used, what colours I liked using and what I didn't. Do you really want to know, Louise? Hi Selena, welcome. Hi Sue, welcome. How are you both doing? Oh, you're in pain. Sorry to hear that, Sue. I hope it eases soon. Well, Louise, it's easier if I just say that the only thing I don't do is pottery. Me and a potter's wheel have never got on. Everything else I do. Hi Linda, welcome. Need that shadow to come out that little bit more. So I'll put a little coat just there. Same on this side. I'm going to have to turn the paper a little bit, guys. Putting a light coat on the eyebrows. No, Louise, because I get all stuttery and tongue-tied and physically sick. It's something I've always wanted to do, but so far I've not been able to do it. It'll be with you soon, Connie. It only took 2 days to reach me. So it shouldn't take you long. Probably be with you tomorrow. I'm going to come in with cinnamon again and just blend what I've put down. How come yours is taking way longer? You're not that much distance from me. Which one have you ordered it from? UK or Germany? Colouring Heaven, I don't think they're posting abroad yet, so you will have a delay. Right, you got from Germany. Well, that they're still sending things overland. What is it? 2 weeks away, isn't it? 21st. It's a long time. Might get there before. Sorry, you might get a flash of sun. Mittens is trying to get behind curtains. What you up to, missus? Hmm? Oh, I've missed Alena. Take care, sweetie. Stay safe. I'll come in with some pinker tone, which is dark flesh. I think it's coral in the new name. I'm not sure. I have got it wrote somewhere, but I forgot to get the bit of paper. Thank you, Heather. That's awful, Shannon. Hi Pandora, welcome. I've not seen you before. Thank you for coming. Where were I? Oh, at chin. Oh dear. Sorry guys. I've got light flesh again and I'm just going to blend in what I've done again. Half 6. Let's see if this works then. I'll be back with you in a second. colours have I used so far? Well, I keep alternating. I started off with Caput Mortem in the dark areas, then Venetian Red, then medium flesh, and each time I come out a little bit more. Cinnamon, then I went light flesh all over everything. I started the highlights with Ivory so that no matter what colour you put over it, it doesn't go any darker. And then once I'd gone all over one coat with the light flesh, then I went with Sienna Brown over the shadows again. Then I wanted a bit of pink praying into it, so I used dark flesh, and now I'm putting light flesh all over again to blend. I have no routine of what colours I use because this is new to me. I am just experimenting. Before cinnamon, I used medium flesh. Sharpen this a bit again. So now I'm just going over everything with a very light coat of light flesh again. And again I'm doing all the strokes in the same direction. And each time it'll fill a hole that I didn't fill last time. You're welcome. It might go horribly wrong yet. Like I say, I'm new to this. I usually do animals and landscapes. Yeah, I like challenges. I've not tried the sanguine yet. I might give that one a try next time. No, I don't have any black widows. all I've got is Polychromos, Prismacolor, Castle Art. Well, if we don't push ourselves, Heather, who will? And by pushing yourself and experimenting, that's where you don't get stuck in a rut and you learn different things. Turn to the scratchy bit again. I have Prismas, but I'm not keen on them myself, not to use all the time. They're too waxy for my liking. I prefer the Polychromos. Hi Jodie, I didn't see you sneak in, sweetie. How are you? Awesome, Jessica. Dive right in, you'll be fine. Yeah, the Castle Art, the like sort of halfway between Polychromos and Prisma. And there's a lot of nice rich colours in the Castle Arts. Oh, that's good too, Jodie. I'm doing brilliant, thank you. Yeah, Polly's lair. I prefer lending. Lending. I prefer layering rather than blending. I think you caught the caps lock while you were typing. Instead of pressing the A, you hit the caps lock. I do that regular. Right. Let's see, where do we need some more? Are they them new ones that Karen's been testing, Kenny? They look nice. Take care, Jessica. Have a good day. And I'll see you soon. Is Pandora leaving as well? Bye, sweetie. Thank you for coming. Oh, you're not going? Okay. I've got the Ivory. I'm just using it to blend what I've put down. Try and fill the little holes that little bit more. Some people use the white pencil at this stage. Nothing wrong with using white if that's what you're used to. Yep, we said same this morning, Lulu. Yesterday were fans on because we were sweating, and today it's cold. Me or other Heather? Who are you on about, Louise? Because if it were me, then yeah, it's the Supra colour Caran d'Ache, but it'll be a while before I've saved enough. I've got another cat coming now. He'll be moaning in a minute. No, he's eating biscuits. It's proved me wrong. It could be because we're not all outdoors polluting everything. It's trying to recover. Hi, Bee. Quick wave, go back to work, sweetie. Trina. I don't think I saw you come in, sweetie. How are you doing? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're fine. Secret Garden, is that that's a Joanna Basford one, isn't it? I'm gonna put a little bit of blue tone just outside her nose here because it's looking too pink. I've lost my shadow. Oh, sorry, my head keeps gaining weight, doesn't it? I didn't realise. Five minutes. I have to do some more skin next time then. Day to week Friday. No, we'll be doing the colour forest. No, woodland colour along Friday. So it'll have to be next Monday when I carry on with this one. You can't find a nice picture for Friday? Anything woodland themed. What about doing a fox? Just going to darken under here a little bit more. This is Delft blue I'm using, by the way. It cancels out the pink tone. Brings the shadow back. Some more. Mortem. You've changed your mind 12 times. I haven't even looked yet. Under there somewhere. This is the Derwent blender. I'm just testing it in a small area to see if it's going to blend enough for me without damaging the tooth. Something will inspire you between now and Friday, Connie. It's alright, it's not pressing tooth down, so I can blend with that one. I don't think you can really tell at the minute, but there's lots of little holes still to fill. Thank you, Connie. I'm trying not to make her too pink. We're being Asian, they have a lot lighter skin than us, don't they? No, I've not heard on it until you told me about it the other day, Louise, but I've not gone to have a look yet. Right. I've not got very far, have I? 2 hours, 10 minutes, and I've not finished skin yet. Thank you, Leah. It don't when you get up close. There's still lots of bitty bits and it wants smoothing out, but thank you. Right, so I'm going to say bye now, sweeties. I'm going to go and get comfortable. Wait for food to arrive. Thank you, Sue. And I hope everybody stays well and takes care. And I'll see you Friday. Thank you, Katrina. I'm glad you do, because I do get slow at times. Thank you, Linda. So, bye everybody. Take care and stay safe. Bye for now.